calling all members of the in crowd. If you want to get in on the action, we want to hear from you. Hit us up, faderoutemail@gmail.com, or slide in our DMs on IG at FadeRoutePodcast, or drop us a line on X at FadeRouteDNZ. You can find us on Facebook, The Fade Route with DNZ. We're on Spreaker. We're on YouTube, The Fade Route with DNZ. Catch our videos. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, and spread the word. Order up! It is time for us to order up.
Order up, order up.
In the spirit of last week, we're going to continue on with our series here of potential new landing spots for NBA superstars. This week, it is Miami Heat forward Jimmy Butler. Playoff Jimmy was not to be this year, and Pat Riley was none too happy about it. So, after Jimmy mouthed off a little bit, Pat Riley said, if you're not on the court, then shut the fuck up, basically. Basically. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. So, stop the Z. So, it sounds like that relationship is over. What's the best fit for playoff Jimmy? From 5 to 1. What do you got, D?
All right, so first up, I've got the Spurs at number 5.
Solid.
They definitely have the cash. They definitely have the assets. Wemby and Jimmy, that could be fun. Number 4, I've got the Warriors. We know that they're hurting for another star. They need a guy that could drive to the basket. They need a dynamic player. I think Jimmy fits that. Number 3, I'm going with Dallas. I think Dallas would be great for LeBron, but in the LeBron sweepstakes, if you had to settle for Jimmy Butler, that ain't bad. Number 2, I've got Denver.
Oh.
Denver could use the 2 guard. They could use a guy, because Murray's been hurt the last couple of years, and he got hurt this year. I like the idea of adding Jimmy Butler. And number 1, in all your hearts and in all your minds, it is the Milwaukee Bucks. I think he would be great. I think the Heat would happily take Middleton and some draft picks. And I think him, Dame, and Giannis could be a problem. Let's not forget, Jimmy came from Marquette. Not a bad place for him to end up.
Well, all very interesting choices. I do like the Wemby idea. I do like the Spurs idea. They need to put somebody with them. They definitely need to put a superstar with them. That's a great idea. Number 5 for me, just because he fits Tibbs' system well. He's played for Tibbs before. He excelled there.
Here we go.
Give him the Knicks. I didn't put it at 1. I put it at 5. A man can dream. A man can dream. It's not like I put it at 1. Relax. Stifle yourself. You put him with Brunson. You move Randall into a secondary role. You still have Hart. You still have DiVincenzo. I think you're onto something here. Number 4. I like the Lakers, especially if the Lakers move on from LeBron. You now put Jimmy with AD and D'Angelo Russell. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Playoff Jimmy, he'll be back in the playoffs. You'll still be there. And who knows, you might even move up a little bit, right? You might even be able to sneak into the 6, so you're not in the play-in tournament next year. Number 3, I like the Warriors a lot. I like them a lot, particularly if they don't get LeBron. You send Clay packing, you have Draymond, Jimmy Butler, and Steph. That's pretty good. Number 2, the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard, Giannis, Jimmy. That's formidable. Now, what's the problem with that, though? Not all of them played in this postseason. I think Lillard is the only one who really suited up here. That's a problem. Health is an issue. So, got to be careful with that. But talent-wise, it's fantastic. And number 1, you know it. You know Daryl Morey's going for it. It's the Sixers.
Back to Philly.
Had him once. Could do it again. He excelled. He did well in Philly. Now, he can be the guy. Right? He can be the guy. He's been the guy. Embiid can be a number 2 now. Maxey can be a number 3. I think that's pretty solid. And I think that Jimmy would excel in this role. It's not the process anymore. Tobias Harris is going. It's not that issue. Like, this is clearly they're past Sam Hinkie. Right? Joel Embiid is there, but he is not he can't be the focal point. So, I think Jimmy Butler would give them an injection of toughness that they desperately needed, and not that fake toughness. Not that Fugazi Philly toughness that we saw in the last series. It gives them credibility. It gives them scoring. And that's why I think the Sixers make a lot of sense. And why it makes too much sense. Jimmy makes more sense to me than James Harden ever did. But hey, what do I know? But those are our lists. That's our order. What's yours? Hit us up, faderoutemail@gmail.com, or slide in our DMs on IG at FadeRoutePodcast, or drop us a line on X at FadeRouteDNZ, and let us know where Jimmy Butler's going to go. Thanks for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you like what you heard and want to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Rate us 5 stars, leave us a review, turn on subscription notifications, and tell your friends. Spread the word, spread it wide.